Alright, I'm glad we got the happiness out of the way. I'm glad we got the fun out of the way. Because now it's time to get angry. You know what? Maybe I should go paint myself so I can be a believably angry person. I just want to say that all the neckbeards that were at that fucking viewing party for SummerSlam, who did that fucking Finn Balor thing where he puts his hands in the air and the lights go on during his entrance, you guys are fucking gay, bro. And I gotta say, Finn Balor's entrance might be the goofiest looking thing. It looks like the fucking boogeyman is making his entrance. Alright? That's no exaggeration. Like, he does the crawling thing. He has the smoke. All he needs is to bang a clock over his head and for fire to go off behind him. That's what his entrance is. It's just like the boogeyman's entrance. So Finn Balor continues his great gimmick of treating every pay-per-view like it's Halloween because he dresses up as something he's not, which is a fucking character. And then we reveal the championship, which ends up just being the women's championship, except it's not white. It's just red all over. It's the Eva Marie championship. It's all red everything. So Rollins and Balor end up having what I consider to be a pretty boring match. Before you get on me saying I'm a hater, saying I hate Balor, saying this and that, no. Because even the fans weren't even into it. Alright? The only time that the fans even moved, and I will admit this, is when Balor won the championship. Aside from that, the fans were fucking dead throughout. And do you know why? It's because this match was so fucking boring. It was trash. Like, all Balor did the whole fucking time was kick, 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 and kick. And look, I understand. I watched Raw. He separated his shoulder, which, by the way, you know what? I still don't like Balor. I still think he sucks. But I actually respect the guy now because he actually wrestled with a separated shoulder and popped it back into place. But even then, like, it's not just a new thing. This isn't the thing that he just did just because he broke his shoulder. Honestly, guys, I got into an argument with a Finn Balor fan because they were praising his in-ring ability while they were burying, I think it was John Cena's. And I was saying, okay, name me all of Finn Balor's moves and I'll name you all of John Cena's moves. And we'll see who the better wrestler is. This person named all types of variations of kicks, the swing blade, the coup de grace, and the reverse DDT that he does. I think it's called they called it the 1916 on the pay-per-view. And I gotta say, like, when did variations of kicks become moves that you note? Why are those moves all of a sudden? But when John Cena or Roman Reigns punch people or clothesline people in different variations and different fashions, all they do is clotheslines, all they do is punch. All Finn Balor does is fucking kick people in different ways. He does a bootleg Pele kick that AJ Styles does 50,000 times better. He kicks them on their side. He does a running kick that Daniel Bryan does 50,000 times better. Sorry, I'm channeling my inner wrestling Jesus there. What moves does he have? Look, I want to ask a Finn Balor fan, and this is just completely subjective. Name me all his moves. Okay? Give me moves of his that aren't variations of kicks. Like, I'm not even pissed off that the match was bad. It was more so that there was like no story to it. The only thing riding on the line was that this new championship that looked stupid as fuck was on the line. But it just fucking infuriates me that these fucking Finn Balor fanboys stick up for his wrestling ability when all he does is fucking kick people. So now the worst part of the match. Finn Balor beats Seth Rollins clean. But that's okay, you know. You know, Roman Reigns can win the championship after 3 years on the main roster, but he's shoved down our throats. Oh, you fucking suck. You're shoved down our throats. No one wants to see you, you know. You're overexposed. You've been on the main roster for 3 years. Finn Balor wins the championship after a fucking month on the main roster. One video, one little package that was like 2 minutes that explains what his character is and who he is to the casual audience that doesn't watch NXT, that doesn't watch the indies, and he fucking wins the championship in a month. And it's not just that he won it in a month. That's not bad enough. He fucking won every single one of his matches, all 3 of them. Count them. He's had 3 matches on the roster, and he beat 3 of the top guys on Raw clean. How fucking ridiculous can you get? I never want to hear a fucking Finn Balor fanboy in my fucking life cry about anybody being overpushed ever again. Because Finn Balor is the definition of overpushed and shoved down your throat. Alright? Say some guy who's never been in the indies before came up and the WWE was acting like you should know who he is already, but you yourself didn't know who he was. Like if it was some jacked up meathead who wrestled like Finn Balor does, who did nothing but clotheslines like Finn Balor does nothing but kick, you guys would bitch about that for fucking ever. Forever. Because he went over Seth Rollins. But because it's Finn Balor, because it's your little internet darling, it's okay that he goes over 3 of the top guys on the show clean. Fucking A, man. Such fucking bullshit. But fucking A, man. And don't give me this shit that he's paid his dues in the indies and he's paid his dues here. So fucking what? Okay? Back in the day, Nunzio paid his dues in the indies. Did you want Nunzio to win the world championship? Like, that's not the point. It doesn't matter if what the fuck you do in the minor leagues. If you haven't done anything in the major leagues, why the fuck? This is the equivalent of someone playing in the minor leagues in baseball. Alright? They get called up and they have like 3 good games in the season, and it's the end of the season. And then they end up winning MVP. Do you understand how stupid that is? How fucking retarded that is? Just because he played good. And the basis of everybody's argument that likes this player is, oh, you know, he did it. He was good in the minor leagues. Who fucking cares? Fuck Finn Balor. And fuck his stupid fanboys that are okay with this, but fucking bitch when somebody else gets pushed that isn't an indie guy. Like shit, I don't like Cesaro. I hate Cesaro. But Jesus Christ, I would have rather have him in this situation because at least at this point, even though he doesn't have a character, we know who he is. But do you guys happen to remember that video I made earlier in the year where I said the NXT guys get injured way more often than the WWE guys do? That wasn't some fabrication that I just drew up in my head and decided to spew out as bullshit. There are facts that back up this claim, and this is proven again here. Because Finn Balor, as soon as he won the belt, the very next night on Raw, had to relinquish the championship. And you know what? I'm not happy that Finn Balor got hurt because I don't wish an injury on anybody. I'm not fucking distasteful. I'm not like people who wish death on Eva Marie and Roman Reigns. But shit, if this doesn't prove my point, not only this, Sasha Banks is hurt too. But if this doesn't prove my point, I don't know what the fuck will. And now I see people fucking turning on Rollins for hurting Finn Balor when even with his track record, if he would have hurt someone like Sheamus, they could have given 2 shits. They would have said it was Sheamus' fault for landing wrong. But because it's Finn Balor, oh, Seth Rollins is dangerous in the ring. Bret Hart said it himself. And this alludes to that video I made earlier, because all of a sudden people are saying, oh, Bret Hart had a point, you know, Seth Rollins is dangerous in the ring, when they were burying Bret Hart as soon as he made that statement. And now I see Smarks saying, oh, he should win the Royal Rumble. He'll be back in time for the Royal Rumble. Yeah! Because he hasn't been fucking pushed hard enough, you fucking ass wipes! Fuck you! And you know what? I don't even need to read the comments because I already know all your rebuttals are all the same. You're not a real wrestling fan. You don't know about wrestling. Congratulations. Can you tell me anything else? Can you actually dispute what I am saying? Because everything I am saying has facts to back it up. Your claim saying that I don't know about wrestling is simple slander. When I slander Finn Balor, I actually utilize facts to back up my claims. But again, okay, I don't know about wrestling. What am I talking about? I'm not a real wrestling fan, right? Come up with a new fucking argument, you dumb fucks. Not a knock on Finn Balor, even though I fucking hate the guy. But this injury to him should be a wake-up call to the WWE to stop listening to the Smarks. Because look where it's gotten them. And you know what? If you need any more references, any more explanations as to why they should stop listening to the Smarks, go back to watch my old video. Because I've gone on this rant too many times. I've explained myself too many times. So fuck all. But just know, guys, I refuse to let something that I love be ripped away from me just like this without going down. Without a fight.